Yo, what is going on, Raider Nation? It's your boy Samora, back at it again with another episode of Nation News. And on today's episode, I'm gonna be talking about Davante Adams' response to a possible reunion with his former quarterback, Derek Carr. Not only that, could KJ Wright be coming over to Las Vegas and joining the Raider Nation? And last but not least, where does Derek Carr rank amongst the top quarterbacks in the AFC? All of that in this episode of Nation News.
And you tell them one thing, just win, baby.
So let's talk about Davante Adams. Now, I know everybody's been talking about Davante Adams this, Davante Adams that. Is Davante Adams coming to the Raiders in 2022? Why are we even talking about Davante Adams? Well, if you guys don't know, Derek Carr made a statement a couple of days ago, was asked about Davante Adams and whether he would want to play with him in the future. And Derek Carr simply said that he would love to play with him and he's going to recruit him very hard.
That's what she said.
And it's going to be a full court press. So if you guys missed out on that, if you guys want a little bit of a reminder, I'm going to play the clip right here.
I would always welcome to play with him again. I think it would unlock some things in both of us that people haven't seen yet. I will be recruiting very hard. So when that time comes, it will be a full court press.
Now, Davante Adams was asked by the Bay Area News Group about Derek Carr's comments in a possible reunion with him in Las Vegas in the future. And this is what he had to say. Well, I mean, I'm a Packer, so I can't really get too far ahead of that. When the season ends and if nothing's figured out, then maybe we'll have something to talk about. But those are cautious waters, so I can't really dabble in that right now. But in a separate interview with Bree Mellon, he kind of opened up a bit and said, you know, how much of a dream it would be to play with Derek Carr.
Obviously, I love Derek to death. We got a great friendship, and we still communicate really consistently. He's one of my best friends. So obviously it'd be a dream to be able to play with him. But you know, I'm a Packer now, so until that point where we make that decision, I guess we just we'll see what happens.
So after hearing all of that, you're saying there's a chance?
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah! Now, one key thing that I took away from this is that Davante Adams is not 100% ruling out the possibility of playing with his former quarterback, Derek Carr. But I know as of right now, he has to play it down a bit because he's already on a team, and, you know, I respect that. But until next season, man, we gonna be pushing to get Davante Adams over to Las Vegas. I mean, you could really tell that Davante Adams' bond with Derek Carr is real tight. And if some way, somehow the Raiders were able to pair these two up in the future, it's gonna be something to watch. If you really think about it, this wouldn't be the first former Packers wide receiver to pair up with Derek Carr. You know, you go back to his rookie season, the Raiders brought in James Jones to be Derek Carr's #1 wide receiver. That only lasted one season. I know he was at the end of his career, but he was pretty solid as Derek Carr's #1 weapon. Then you fast forward to a couple of years ago, the Raiders went and brought in Jordy Nelson. I know he was at the end of his career, only lasted one season with the Raiders, didn't really do much, but you know, those are two wide receivers, two Hall of Fame wide receivers that played for the Packers. And heck, why not bring another one over next season in Davante Adams? You know, somebody that's not at the end of their career. But like Drake once said, we'll see what happens next. And then on Tuesday, Adams posted a tweet on Twitter saying, "Crazy, we never know what the future holds." I mean, what you trying to say, Adams? I'm not trying to speculate anything, but kind of seems like your future might be in Vegas. Who knows? But as of right now, I'll leave it at that because I know that it's a little bit too soon to talk about Davante Adams, even though I'm talking about Davante Adams. But again, I'm gonna ask you guys this question like I did before. Would you guys want to see Davante Adams in Las Vegas in 2022? What do you think it would take to get him if the Packers were to extend him? Would you guys make a huge trade for him or not? Let me know down in the comments below. Now let's talk about KJ Wright. According to Field Yates of ESPN, he says and believes that the Las Vegas Raiders could make a late run at former Seahawks linebacker KJ Wright, saying, while a return to Seattle seems at least plausible, a reunion with new Raiders defensive coordinator Gus Bradley is also appealing. Wright has system familiarity, but would also bring toughness, leadership, and production to a defense that needs it all. Coach Gruden has always had an affinity for veterans, and the always reliable Wright would make this defense better. Now, I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. I did want KJ Wright at the beginning of free agency. I thought that this guy would bring in that solid veteran presence at the linebacker position, especially because he knows Gus Bradley's system and he's played in Gus Bradley's system. I feel like this would be the perfect move for the Raiders, especially if we brought him in for a veteran minimum. And as of right now, the way the whole offseason offseason is going and the fact that he's still on the market right now, I believe that we could get him at the cheapest price, you know, possible. I mean, he could come in, teach these younger linebackers a thing or two. You think about Javin White, Tanner Muse, Divine Diablo, these guys, even Nicholas Morrow. Even if he doesn't get that much PT, this guy can come in and make an impact on this defense, you know, as a veteran. Wright has played under Gus Bradley for 2 seasons and started 27 games. Even at 31, Wright is a dependable linebacker and has some solid years left in him. He's always been known as that tackling machine in that Seattle Seahawks defense. Even in 2021, at 30 years old, he had a total of 86 tackles, 2 sacks, and 1 interceptions. And that stat sheet right there is more than what Corey Littleton gave the Raiders in 2020. Heck, even Nicholas Morrow. Now, I know that we recently just signed Darren Lee, but it wouldn't hurt to sign more players to bring some competition in training camp. Like I said before, I believe at this point, the Raiders can bring in KJ Wright on a 1-year, you know, a really low risk, high reward type of deal, you know, a 1-year veteran minimum price. And at that point, why not? So if you guys were to ask me, I'm all in for this move, especially if the price is right. But Raider Nation, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that the Raiders should go out and sign KJ Wright to a 1-year veteran minimum, or just let that pass and stick with the players that we already have on the roster? Again, let me know down in the comments below. So, where does Derek Carr rank amongst the top quarterbacks in the AFC? Well, according to KEYSHAWN Johnson, he has Derek Carr ranked the 4th best quarterback in the AFC, and I think it's pretty accurate, you know. About time Derek Carr gets some type of respect out here, because it's crazy to see guys like Ryan Tannehill, Baker Mayfield, yada, 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 those guys above Derek Carr. But Derek Carr has been really underrated these past couple of years, and a lot of people hasn't really shown them that respect. So, I mean, if you look at the list right here, you see that they have Patrick Mahomes at number 1, obviously, Josh Allen 2, Lamar Jackson at 3. Okay. Derek Carr at number 4. Y'all already know how I feel about him. You got Justin Herbert, Cam Newton, Carson Wentz, Baker Mayfield. Now, I know that this list is opinion based, but I do agree that Derek Carr is at least the 4th best quarterback in the AFC, and I do believe that he's a top 10 quarterback in the whole NFL. But I'm not gonna keep yapping about this. You guys know where I stand with Derek Carr. I just wanted to bring this list forward to you guys to ask you guys, what do you guys think about it? Do you guys think that Derek Carr is a top 4 quarterback in the AFC, or is he ranked too high? Where would you rank him among all AFC quarterbacks and amongst the whole NFL? Is he top 10, top 15, top 20? Is he overrated? Let me know down in the comments below. All right, Raider Nation, that is all I have for you guys today on this episode of Nation News. And if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button. It does a lot for this channel. And if this is the first time you're coming across my channel and you love the Las Vegas Raiders, then hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this. If you guys want to help support this channel in a much better way, then join the Oos Nation by hitting that join button down below. With all that being said, until the next video, this is your boy Samoa Raider, and your boy is yeah.